On this episode of MythBusters, we unravel the secret world of ancient martial arts masters, the ninja.
Come, silent walrus, let us storm the castle.
As Adam and Jamie attempt to walk on water, snatch a speeding arrow,
That's perfect.
Shadow Warrior style,
Robo hand.
and stop a lethal samurai sword with their bare hands.
Master, he hit me in the head.
Who are the MythBusters? Adam Savage
Ow, 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 ow.
and Jamie Heineman.
It's almost too exciting.
Between them, more than 30 years of special effects experience.
Cue dramatic music.
Joining them, Carrie Byron,
That's gonna be so cool!
Grant Imahara,
For that baby fur!
and Tori Belleci.
Paramedics are nowhere to be found.
They don't just tell the myths, they put them to the test.
Well, it looks like you finally got your dream show, Adam. It's a whole episode devoted to ninjas.
I know, it is so cool.
You can jump around, make cat noises and karate chops and all sorts of adolescent behavior like we know you love to do.
I am so psyched about this one.
And so you want to go change into your outfit too now?
What makes you think I have a ninja costume?
I don't know, something tells me.
Let's look at some stock footage first.
The origin of legendary Japanese warriors, the ninja, is shrouded in mystery. It's believed they were peasants who developed unorthodox combat techniques to defend themselves against the powerful samurai class. Their skills were so extraordinary, they were reputed to border on being supernatural.
So, what do we got?
Well, Jamie-san, we are going to be testing ninjas' agility, strength, reflexes, and weaponry by putting their supposed mythical skills to the test of modern science.
You mean like catching an arrow?
Exactly. And there's walking on water.
What about the build team?
They're gonna test whether you can stop a sword with only your bare hands.
Well, maybe we should start by trying to find a real ninja.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Fortunately, modern-day ninjas aren't concerned about being covert, and the guys find the Bujinkan Dojo in San Francisco listed in the yellow pages.
Okay, so let's play with that to start with.
Chief Instructor Dale Seago has been teaching feudal battle skills here for more than 20 years.
Hi, Dale.
Oh, hi.
Hey Dale, good to see you. So this is ninja training going on?
Yeah. Well, this is all military close quarters combat stuff from Japan's pre-unification Civil War period, so like 1600 AD and before. Really, the stuff that we do is based on timing, positioning, tactics, and psychology, rather than speed and power.
I was hoping you'd just show us, like, what a ninja would do if I tried to attack them.
Okay.
Is now the time to tell Adam Dale is 15th Dan, and there is no 16?
Well, hopefully Adam won't get hurt too badly. A little bit is good.
Just do whatever.
Okay.
Adam hits the mat in record time.
Well, was to do it so that I locked him up.
As he falls, Dale gives Adam some pointers on the way down with the famed ninja throwing star.
I wasn't actually using the point, just this, but it would say ripping out here,
Ow.
right?
Yeah.
And we took him down. I had it in here too.
Right in the back, that's good.
The point where he fell down, I was ripping across here, and he came down at a point where he actually was landing on it like this on the back of his neck.
That's pretty efficient. It's Jamie's favorite part, watching me get my ass kicked.
Adam and Jamie has enjoyed his schooling in the art of the Shadow Warrior.
Come back to our shop and do some of this on high-speed camera
Yeah,
for
I'd be
us?
delighted to.
Awesome. Okay, I'm done.
Next, Adam disappears to get some covert essentials.
Hello, how are you doing?
Very good. How are
Welcome
you?
to Tiger Claw.
there's even a martial arts superstore, and it has plenty of mercenary merchandise to choose from.
All right, the Ninja Row is down here.
The Ninja Row. That's great.
Just check out some of their red light saboteur specials.
They're called tabby boots. Have the split toes, so you can climb up ropes and stuff. And they're very silent. Your ninja foot spikes. They're great for walking on ice and for aerating your lawn. We have shuriken. You need lots of shuriken. Every ninja has many shuriken.
These are rubber shuriken.
Well, the metal ones are illegal.
And for the totally 80s enigma,
This is like wearing a t-shirt that says Witness Protection Program.
all undercovered out.
That's the whole thing?
The whole kit.
It's back to the lair to test their 3 ninja myths, beginning with the tale of running on water.
Well, barring any magical powers, which we can't really test on this show, ninjas definitely didn't just walk on water. But they might have had some help. Our researchers have turned up a thing called Mizugumo. So I'm going to build a set of these and see how effective they are.
Mizugumo, meaning water spider in Japanese, were flat wooden discs that ninjas strapped to their feet. The theory is the wide surface area distributed their weight evenly on the surface of the water, so they didn't sink. So what kind of wood would a ninja cobbler have used?
I've got some pine-based light-density fiberboard here. It's pretty much perfect for our uses, so I'm going to use this as our stand-in for the Mizugumo wood.
Adam measures and cuts out 2 circles of pine board. Then he slices each of them into 4 separate pieces.
That's good.
One by one, he stains the sections with a brown pigment and painstakingly sands them back. Paint on, paint off. Such is the mysterious way of the former movie prop maker who, for no particular reason, wants his water shoes to look worn in.
Looks a bit like old wood now.
Lastly, he places a rectangular block in the middle of each circle and secures the pieces together using twine. It's an ancient jigsaw that makes for a puzzling pair of footwear.
I didn't expect it to fold like that. But I wonder if that's not actually part of its function.
Jimmy Choo can rest easy, but these replica ninja shoes may just float like boats.
I can't wait to see how these work.
We know ninjas have speed and quick reaction time. This myth is about strength. Ideas: ninjas being attacked by a swordsman. Swordsman's coming to swing at his head. Ninja catches the blade in his hands without cutting his hands and without being chopped in half.
You mean like this? Oh, you're not supposed to let go of it.
That's precisely why we're not starting with real swords.
Precisely. The team learned just how dangerous real swords can be in a previous myth when they built a
Decapitation hazard, everybody.
pneumatically powered mechanical device that could whip around with the same force and precision
Blind blades are not good.
as a samurai with a point to prove.
Well, I guess it's time to dust off the old sword swinging rig.
I think we're gonna have to turn it on its side because I think it's more like a head swing and maybe calibrate it to human speed.
All right, cool. So which one of us is gonna catch it?
Not me.
People say I'm not that quick.
All right, well, maybe we should make a sword catching rig. Maybe 2 hands that come together like that, and we'll calibrate it to human force.
Sweet.
Sweet.
This is gonna be so much fun.
First, they need to make fake hands to attach to their rig.
We're gonna try to make some hands that are as flat as possible so that we will have as much surface area as possible to be able to catch that sword.
So, who will be the appendage model?
How big are your hands?
I think we should use Belechi's hands. More surface area.
How many weeks am I gonna have to sit through watching you guys play ninja?
As long as it takes for us to finish this one.
Carrie gets to work and mixes up a batch of alginate to make molds.
You're holding your hands flat like this?
No, I got something else going on. I got a surprise for you guys. You're gonna love it.
After 20 minutes, the gel is set.
Go higher.
and Tori can break free.
Nice. Looks good.
Meanwhile, Grant's brought our ninja's nemesis, the samurai sword-swinging rig, out of storage and has started putting it back together.
The basic idea behind this is big air ram pulls on the chain. The chain is wound around the shaft. As it pulls, spins the shaft, sword swings really quickly.
Representing our aristocratic samurai warrior is a pricey reproduction Japanese sword. Representing our ninja peasant is a humble ballistics gel head.
I like it. I love it. Good, homeboy.
They align the blade so it sweeps in a downward motion between the arms.
And if the hands miss, it'll get caught right here in the skull.
Love it. That's great.
Carrie has made multiple ballistics wax reproductions from Tori's hand molds and slots her first set into the rig.
Now we can also get that applause we always wanted.
MythBusters with a live audience.
Yay!
I like it.
Perfect.
The belief that some people possess the ability to walk on water has been around for centuries. So why not the mythical ninja? Adam and Jamie arrive at the Bamboo Reef Dive Center to try out their replica feudal foot floaties.
Can we use your pool for our water shoes?
You bet. Go for it.
Cool.
Thanks.
Adam vanishes into the ladies' room. And just like magic,
These are my special device for storming the castle, walking across the water.
All right then.
they may look unfathomable,
Tie my feet in within an inch of their lives.
but these flat wooden discs were modeled on an exact replica of Japanese feudal times footwear.
When we started looking into whether ninjas could walk on water, the first piece we came up with is a museum piece called the Mizugumo, supposedly for water walking. I'm about to find out.
Being pre-Velcro, Jamie's nautical knot-tying skills are a big help.
Not many people know this, but Jamie comes from an ancient line of 9 generations of shoe tires.
Come, silent walrus. Let us storm the castle. I will don my safety gear.
Adam dons his padded suit and psychs himself up for the challenge. Did you ever hear the legend of the nearsighted ninja? Nope, me neither.
I have a feeling how this is all gonna turn out. Just like a little intuition, like spidey sense.
So what does the wise, silent walrus think of Adam's water-walking chances?
I think Adam's going to sink like a stone. They are made of wood. They do float. But unless he's going about 80 miles an hour when he touches the surface of the water, he's going straight down.
The pool waters are as still as glass, and all is quiet. It is time for Ninja Savage to stride forward and walk across its surface.
The first step seemed kind of promising.
Promising may be a stretch. In order for it to be called walking on water, there needs to be more than one step. But ninjas are no quitters, so Adam has another tactic to try.
To me, it seems like it's all gonna be a function of my ability to move my feet crazy fast, like a cartoon. Which might be possible.
Despite his increased momentum, the shoes still weren't able to support Adam's weight. But it was comical.
I believe that the moment I hit the water, I was sinking in the water. These may have slowed my descent, but that's really the best that can be said for them.
Looks like Adam's Ninja Turtle aspirations are all washed up.
I don't know about you, but these seem a little cumbersome to me.
Yeah, I don't think you're going anywhere on water with those things.
The important thing is that I look damn good.
Well, it turns out that mitsugumus were never really intended for walking on water. They were more for like rice paddies or mud flats, and they probably worked okay.
Kind of like snowshoes.
Exactly. However, ninjas also were not at all above trying to encourage the belief in their supernatural powers.
Ah, right, the masters of misinformation. I've heard they would do things like place posts underneath the water as they were escaping a shogun castle to make it look like they were walking on water. They wanted people to fear their magical powers.
Exactly.
The Mizugumo shoes may have sunk like the Titanic, but the guys might just rescue this myth yet. Could ninjas stop speeding swords with their bare hands? To find out, the team is building a mechanical device that's part sword-swinging samurai and part sword-catching ninja.
That looks good.
To calibrate it to move with realistic human strength and speed, they need to do some tests. Grant hangs a force plate on a C-stand that represents the blade the ninja must catch. The force of the ninja's hands will be set to the person with the greatest strength.
And do it like your life depends on it.
Thanks for that motivation, Grant.
Go.
Go.
And with a mighty firm smack peaking at 1,000 newtons, the most determined to stay in one piece is
The pain.
Grant.
The pain from the initial hit. Oh, there you go.
You're all full of Newtons.
You are full of newtons.
Yeah, fig Newtons, maybe.
The team sets up for their next test to determine the speed of the sword swipe.
Take this sword, throw it down as hard as you can on the ninja, and we'll see who's the fastest. Don't think of it as a competition, but it is.
Suddenly, Adam ambushes the trio. It was a classic ninja move. Tori steps up to take the first swing. The rig will be calibrated to whoever's the quickest.
Whenever you're ready, Tori, then we'll show you how it's done.
Oh.
I'll come back.
Master, he hit me in the head. You teach him a lesson.
Warning, sword blows to the cranium may cause headaches. Next, will Adam's attempt have more of an edge?
Master Savage sword swinging trial, take one.
Wow.
Look at that.
Ninja's cool black stalker wear is getting shredded. Finally, it's Grant's turn.
The ninja must go to the bathroom before he swings his sword.
He hasn't looked this incensed since Star Trek was canceled.
Master Imahara sword swinging test, take one.
Nice.
They compare their times on the high speed, and once again, Grant aces the test.
How many frames is that?
That is 24 frames and 96 milliseconds.
Nice work.
Way to go, benchmark.
Thank you.
I think it was the face.
That's about 47 miles per hour.
Our young grasshoppers have learned much of the way of the ninja.
You have graduated to the next level.
Next up in our ninja bits, can you catch an arrow with your bare hands?
How are we going to do that?
Well, I figure we should take some of our arrows downstairs and you can shoot them at me and I'll just try and catch them.
So you'd actually let me shoot at you with a bow and arrow?
Amazingly, yes.
All right.
Legend has it that a ninja could do this dexterous trick with ease, so Jamie and Adam want to get a feel for it themselves.
I'm going to string a regular bow and set up an arrow with a tennis ball on it and shoot it at Adam, or at least off to the side of Adam. We'll put Adam in a protective suit in case I either get frisky or miss.
Jamie is an experienced archer, and even though he's not using a real arrowhead, this is not something to try at home.
He's going to be shooting from over there into this garbage can. I'm going to be standing here. We'll catch it on high-speed camera, see how fast
I can actually catch this arrow at.
Jamie marks out notches on the shaft. The further he pulls back, the faster the rod will travel.
Whoosh! All right, I'm ready if you are. You want to start slow?
Yep.
All right.
Jamie starts out at Mark 1.
2, 1.
The arrow eludes Adam's grasp.
I don't have enough time to anticipate. It's like by the time you let go and I've moved.
Still at Mark 1. This time, Adam tries to move in sync with the arrow.
Hey!
Good job.
You know, I anticipated when you were just about to do it, and I just started moving, and we worked, it's like working together.
It's a beautiful thing. Next, Jamie ups the ante to Mark 3. But the arrow keeps sailing on by, as the guy's unified martial arts magic peaked already.
Got it!
Even though Adam's form was impressive, the speed was lacking. Their tennis ball projectile was traveling at 58 miles an hour, a third of the speed of a real arrow.
You've got a couple of things here that are throwing this off. For one thing, this is, what, twice or 3 times as heavy as a normal arrow would be because of that thing on the end of it.
Right.
I really think that we need to figure out some other solution.
To test this myth at a true-to-life rate, the guys have to bounce around a new strategy. Back over at M7, the team has finished putting their mechanical sword-catching rig together. Now, to set it to move at a real-life rate.
We don't want it to be superhuman, and we don't want it to be subhuman. We want it to be whatever a person could do, and then we'll be ready to try and catch a sword. Calibration first test at 100 psi. In 3, 2, 1.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, the speed and force of the ninja's arms was exactly the same as Grant's best time, but the replay reveals something undetectable to the naked eye.
There's a bounce back which could let that sword get right through there.
As the hands hit together, they bounce off each other and jiggle like jello, opening up an unforeseen headache.
The force is causing him to bounce away, and it's allowing a gap which is going to allow the sword to go right through and bury into the guy's head.
To try and stop the handshake, they're going to strengthen them from the inside. Building up the bones may add extra beef.
First you slice the hand in half, and then you get to beat the metal and you stick it in.
Tori has a big saw over there, and he's taking out these tiny little pieces of metal and putting in big, thick, girthy pieces of metal. That way when these things hit,
Tori also has another quiver-containing idea.
What I'm thinking is maybe what we do is put some kind of a latch so that when the hands come together, it keeps them there. And it's not adding any more pressure. All it's doing is keeping the hands together like you would be able to do if you were using your muscles.
He attaches 2 kickstands to the arms that will fall and lock into ratchets, and fastens pneumatic rams on either side of the hands.
This thing's starting to look like a monster. Pretty soon you're not going to recognize it.
But it's function, not form, that counts.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
man, they look nice and sturdy and stable.
Yeah.
They check it out frame by frame.
Stay together.
Come on.
Stay together. Yeah, baby.
That's
There
it.
we go.
Right now, now what we have to do is catch a sword. That should be easy.
With their rig set to human speed and pressure, Grant adds a final touch that will trigger the entire system.
When the arm passes through, it actually activates the hands clapping.
Let the recreation of the battle between the 2 ancient warrior classes begin.
In 3, 2, 1.
That's what I'm talking about!
High five. It seems our mechanical ninja thwarted the flash of samurai slicing steel straight away. Or are we jumping to conclusions?
You know what my guess is? Why is that? It bounced off the table and then shot back up into the
So you got it on the rebound!
And everybody knows being caught on the rebound doesn't count.
That's so sad.
head.
I was like shocked that we actually caught it. I was like, how does it that easy?
So true. But moving on is the best remedy. Grant adjusts the timer so the hands will trigger sooner.
Hopefully this time, the adjustment will get it so that the hands clap right on the sword.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
He stopped it with his head. Dude, look how deep that went. It's all the way down to his eyebrow.
Whoa, that definitely split your skull.
The hands slam shut quicker, but not quick enough.
Oh, we just missed it.
Okay,
All right,
so it's just.
We just need to pull it back just a hair.
So close.
Just a hair.
So they tweak the timer just a hair.
Ninja sword catching rig in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
That looked good.
It looked right.
It looked really good.
This time, the sword comes to a stop, but only because the hands closed a fraction too early and the blade got stuck in the ballistics material.
We're 5 milliseconds off.
All right.
5 milliseconds. Do you know how fast 5 milliseconds is? That's ridiculous.
It's faster than you can blink your eye. Much faster.
Such an infinitesimal amount might not make any difference to their results.
Thinly sliced palm.
So, do they call this myth busted right here, right now, or go for absolute precision?
I think maybe we have to get it the perfect timing before we can actually say anything, otherwise people will yell at us.
Jamie and Adam are targeting the myth that a ninja can pluck a speeding arrow out of the air.
You know, I was only able to catch these arrows at 60 miles an hour, and I'm not trained at this, but still, your average arrow travels like 3 times that fast.
If we were to build a mechanical hand, I could do that. You know, I can make it grab as fast as it's physically possible to grab something.
Or even faster if it turns out that's not possible.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll build a super accurate arrow shooting rig, you build a hand grabbing rig, and we'll see what the limit of the human ability to grab an arrow is.
Okay.
Before they build their new rig, Jamie and Adam want to study the physical capability of a master of martial arts. Up close and personal. Enter the Dale, our feudal battle skills expert.
How are you, sir?
Hi, I'm good to see you. Jay.
Thanks for coming by. So, have you seen the supposed skill that ninjas possess of being able to pluck arrows out of the air?
Well, only in the movies, because from what I've been taught in our training, the idea was to get out of the way or use cover to hide from them, or or wear armor if you're on the battlefield.
Very sensible, but even so, Dale is willing to let the guys time the swiftness of his highly trained hand.
When you're ready, just go like that, and we'll fire the camera and see how fast it happens.
Okay, about there.
Whenever you're ready. Did you get it?
If you blink, you would have missed it.
Wow, this is 500 frames per second, so you closed your hand in about 35 milliseconds. That's great. That gives us a really good baseline to try and get our robot to equate to, and I think it makes it a lot easier for our mythical ninja to actually catch it.
Many thanks, Sensei Seago, for lending a hand to this myth.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dale.
Jamie's beret doesn't come off for many reasons, but one of them is to weld. His job is to make a mechanical hand that's as fast as Dale's.
This is a trick that I've used before on various kinds of movie things where I need a fake hand. A motorcycle chain is actually very sturdy, and if you run a line along one side of it that pulls taut, the whole thing wants to curl up like that.
Jamie welds 5 pieces of chain together to form the fingers of a hand. Then he attaches it to a metal stand and threads the links through with long laces.
These things that I'm putting in here right now would be equivalent to tendons, but instead of going to a muscle, they're going to a pneumatic actuator.
The actuators will provide the force that will clamp the fingers and thumbs shut in a vice-like grip.
This will be protecting Jamie's shop in no time.
Stop. You have 3 minutes to comply.
While Jamie completes the catch, Adam works on the throw.
I've hard mounted the bow to a steel frame.
I've got a trigger mount that can pull back the string, and all this will be attached to a timer, a super sensitive timer that will also trigger the hand catching.
The timers will allow the guys to fine-tune the release and hand grab to the millisecond. Now, to see if his aim is true.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. That's great.
Now to line up the ninja in front of the samurai. Adam and Jamie's arrow nabbing device is part man,
That's perfect.
part machine.
Well, that ain't moving.
That's not going anywhere?
All ninja.
Robo hand.
Your move, creep.
Adam's built his shooting rig, and it's all set up with timers to coincide with my hand rig, which, for this myth to be true, this hand should be able to actually close quickly enough at human speed to grab the arrow.
Arrow catching rig, test number 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The fist closed too late. Adam goes through the numbers.
Off by 200 milliseconds.
Both the arrow and hand were moving at accurate real-life speeds. The arrow clocked 170 miles an hour, and the hand grab was just 2 milliseconds slower than Ninja Dale.
Given the speed that this hand is closing, it pretty much matches our ninja's high-speed whoosh hand closing. So this is actually a really good analog for a human catching an arrow.
Adam adjusts the timers to his precise calculations.
The arrow to release 200 milliseconds after the hand starts to activate. So that's 1, 2, and it's 200 milliseconds. That ought to do it. Arrow catching rig at human speed. 3, 2, 1.
But they soon learn you don't become a ninja overnight.
Oh wow, the arrow overshot the hand. The grab should be closed there. That's 30 more milliseconds. 3, 2, 1.
It went over the top of it, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. All right, 3, 2, 1. I wonder what happened.
Too fast for my eyes.
I know.
Finally, they achieve a perfectly coordinated shot. But even though the rig was working at the correct human and arrow speed, the ever-elusive projectile slips through the hand's grasp.
That tells me that at human speed, it's not fast enough to grab the arrow.
I think that's exactly what this says. I think you're absolutely right.
I think our only choice at this point is to make the hand go faster.
To ramp it up.
That's all there is left.
All right, I'll get to rigging.
Hi, ikimashou. That's let's go in Japanese.
We have a technique for speeding up the hand, so this will move so quickly you won't even be able to see it move.
Very ninja. The trick is to spring-load the actuators so they hit the quick release, superhuman hard and fast.
Okay, now I preload the cylinders. It's a lot of force. Here we go. It's all gonna happen in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That is perfect! Superhuman ninja strength!
Got it. At bionic speed, RoboHand finally manages to defend himself.
Our robot hand is closing 5 times as fast as a human could possibly close their hand.
And that's what it took.
It finished before the tail feathers got there, but any slower and it wouldn't have caught that arrow.
So, the hand of a mere mortal could never have achieved this feat.
Myth is busted. This is what it would take to catch an arrow.
Robo hand.
Robo hand! Now, just all we have to do is build the rest of our superhuman ninja robot, and we can take over the world.
Okay, you do that.
Trying to walk on water. Wearing an exact replica of supposed ninja water walking shoes. Adam got nothing but wet.
Well, You were right about these water shoes, man. Even with these on, I sank like stone.
Yeah, they pretty much sucked. I guess that means the myth is busted for me.
Well, it may be, but now we have to figure out what it would take to walk on water. And personally, I'd like another crack at making my own set of water walking shoes. I think it's possible.
This time, Adam is thinking out of the box and making a modern-day pair of ninja shoes. His 21st century Mizugumo materials are a pair of snowboard boots, aluminum, and packing foam.
This is a deadly weapon.
His idea is oh so simple, yet oh so calculated.
To make my water boots work, I am exploiting the principle of water displacement. I weigh about 200 pounds. I'm going to try and displace in excess of 200 pounds of water. I've calculated that 4 layers of this gives me about 2.2 cubic feet per foot of water displacement. That equals about a total of 265 pounds of buoyancy.
He traces outlines of the boots onto the foam, cuts out a hole, and wedges them inside. Then he sprays glue between the layers.
Awesome! I could not have gone better.
Sometimes the things you learn in kindergarten stay with you forever. Time to take his shoes for a dry run.
Dude!
His runway strut needs some work, but he thinks his clogs are kicking. To keep the foam from breaking apart, he tapes aluminum sheeting to the base and rivets on a lightweight rail to keep everything rigid.
I've added enough strength that it can support my 200 pounds out at either end, and it only has to support half that. So there's a little bit of flex, but no breakage.
To ensure a smooth gliding action in the water, he shapes the tips so they scoop upwards. The final touch is to paint them in a timeless shade of Ninja Noir.
I'm painting these black because I want to say that I want to be invisible, right? I mean, it's like in the modern society, no one knows who you are. That is the essence of the ninja, right?
Right. To find out, it's back to the pool.
These look like fun.
Well, this is Ninja Shoe 2.0. This is my attempt. What do you think?
I think it's going to be real hard to stay upright on those puppies.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah. Adam boards his tanker ships and is ready to launch.
Woo! Oh, if I had any dignity, that would have been humiliating.
Just as well, because we want to see that pratfall again. For his next attempt, he tries a gentle sitting start.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, I'm stealthy as the night.
Oh. Don't I look like silent death? Bringing justice in the night?
Our far from soundless assassin is trying his hardest to move forward.
My paddles don't seem to be working, man.
But it's like being stuck on a nautical treadmill.
I don't know about these ninja shoes, man. What do you think?
I think they suck.
They don't suck.
Harsh, but true. The samurai have won this mission, and Adam accepts defeat.
I give up on my ninja shoes. They're not stealthy, they're not easy, and they don't move.
You've seen this ninja battle trick in 1,000 B-grade martial arts movies, but is it possible? To find out, Carrie, Tori, and Grant built a sword-catching machine that so far hasn't cut it.
He stopped it with his head.
But the timing of their rig is only off by less than the blink of an eye, and Grant's got a plan to make it perfect.
That's this. It's a timer, And this will give me millisecond resolution so I can dial in the delay exactly.
Grant makes the minute adjustment they need, and our ninja is prepared to make his final attempt.
This is it. I can feel it. This has got to be it.
In 3, 2, 1.
Something came off the hands.
Yeah, it was really close.
Once again, the sword slips through our ninja's fingers. But were his reflexes right on?
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, keep going.
One.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We got it.
That's it.
The timing was right.
Thank you.
That is it.
Thank you very much.
You can't get any more perfect on the timing than that.
And you still can't catch the sword.
That's it. Look, and it just slides right through.
With their mechanical ninja operating under ideal conditions, there's nothing more they can do in the workshop. So it's time again to consult our real-life ninja, Dale.
Nice to meet you. So I notice you have all your fingers. Have you ever tried to catch a sword with your hands?
We prefer to get out of the way. I mean, we may take the sword away, but there's an offline evasion first.
A wise tactic. But to put this myth to the true test, Dale is bravely allowing Carrie to swing a sword towards him. Don't worry, the blade has been dulled.
All right, so he's just coming at you like this. So let me just get the spot.
Wow, you have a lot of confidence in her. A lot more than we do.
For extra protection, he's wearing shuko on his hands, reproduction ninja climbing claws.
So go like this.
Yeah, you'd be starting with your left foot forward, and then taking a step, getting some momentum, and kaboom.
Okay.
Don't hold back, Carrie.
Carrie summons up her best kaboom.
Jeez, that's
Did I get
scary.
you or just the sword?
No, that's scary though. Okay.
You almost got him that time. Wow.
With 40 years of training under his black belt,
That's some force behind it.
Dale blocks her blows using just one hand. And Carrie wasn't going easy on him.
Do you feel that maybe my swing wasn't hard enough?
It was hard enough. I actually, there was a little bit of a bruising here because this doesn't have the leather liner that the historic ones would have for a little extra padding.
Dale's preferred sword catch technique is different to the one we're testing. So what's his take on the bare, double-handed approach?
What do you think about, catching a sword like in the movies like this with your bare hands?
That's something I wouldn't regard as impossible, but for the most part, pretty silly. I mean, the idea of trying to stop it this way with all that kinetic energy still coming here is probably not a good idea. If you were to attempt it and try to make it work, it'd be best to catch and receive so you're absorbing and redirecting the force.
I'd shake your hand goodbye, but I think I'll just wave and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to see you guys. High five, huh?
Look at that slice.
Back at the shop, armed with Dale's input and the sorry condition of their fake hands, what conclusion has the team come to?
So, yeah, bare hands.
The timing was perfect.
And the hands came together at the perfect time with the most human strength we can muster and still couldn't hold on to it.
Are we calling this one busted?
Yeah, pretty much unless you're a movie ninja. I don't think that you can hold on to the sword. There's just too much velocity behind it.
Yep, we gave this one our best shot.
So you mean all those ninja movies were not true?
Attempting the mythical ninja trick of walking on water, Adam went nowhere but under. But as the silent observer of his numerous dunkings, Jamie's had time to think, and he's come up with a mysterious solution.
There is something that I've come up with that you can walk on it. It does have a lot of water in it. I'd like to see how that works.
His covert concoction is 200 gallons of water and 1,000 pounds of powdery cornstarch. Trusted myth-turned Jess is in charge of getting the consistency just right. Some blue food coloring completes the recipe.
Okay, we're good. Are we ready to pour?
Yeah, ready when you are.
The mixture is tipped into a large plastic container that represents a deep samurai moat. Adam is perplexed.
What is this stuff?
It's water. It's got something else in it, but it's water.
It's a Heinemann version of water.
Yeah, and you're gonna walk on it.
No way.
Way. There's nothing Adam would rather do than play in a giant tub of goo.
Look at this!
Finally, the container is filled to the brim, and our ninja novice soaks up some advice from Sensei Heinemann.
I think you ought to get one good stride across it. As far as hanging out there and walking around or even hopping, I have my doubts.
All right, well, I want to go.
Adam scales the imaginary wall and is ready to cross the water obstacle.
Think like those movies where they're walking up bamboo and stuff, you know.
All right, here we go. That is so cool!
Hey, it worked.
It sure did. Adam ran across the surface. The reason is the cornstarch and water combo is a non-Newtonian fluid, and these kinds of fluids change their viscosity. Cornstarch is made up of long chains of molecules. If you add water, it slides between the chains and separates them so it flows like a liquid. But if you add pressure, the water is squeezed out and it behaves like a solid.
It looks like a liquid, it pours like a liquid. But when you want to run across it, you're fine because the impact of your feet is enough to change that balance. All of a sudden you've got a solid that you're dealing with only for a second, but it's long enough for you to move across the top of it without sinking into it.
I'm just gonna go back and forth a couple times because it's really fun.
Adam shatters the perception that shadow warriors don't know how to have a good time.
Dude, it's a lot of work. Being ninja is a hard job. Woo.
It wants to let you go down, doesn't it?
All right, so this is just to show there's no trickery involved. This is actually a liquid. I'm gonna step into it. I'm gonna sink. Then I'm gonna change my clothes. Oh, oh, that's funky. Oh, dude, that feels so wrong.
So it's a far-fetched idea for feudal Japanese times. But corn was introduced to Japan around the 16th century, right around the time ninjas existed. And it sure was fun.
Oh, come on in, the water's great.
Of course, this is a little on the silly side. I mean, yes, it's a liquid, but are you really going to have large quantities of cornstarch mixed up and sitting around someplace? I suppose maybe next to a cornstarch factory in Asia somewhere, and you happen to be a ninja and you happen to be trying to sneak around. It's a bit of a stretch.
All right, so this is the end of the line for walking on water. What do you think?
It's busted.
Totally busted. Let's go home.
All right.